Hey guys, this is Jay with Jay's Scales. It is Wednesday, June 16th, 2021, and I thank you for joining me for my second tutorial video. I'm going to focus primarily on the second E major pentatonic scale pattern. I'm going to review the zero pattern and the first pattern, E major pentatonic. So we're already tuned up, and let's get started. And I thank you for joining me here. As I get this channel going, I am using minimal video equipment. At this point in time, I just want to get the information out there, so I thank you all for your patience. So, for the zero scale pattern, we got our open E, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, E, the root note, F sharp with our pinky, so we can go up here to the G sharp, open B, C sharp, open E like the low E string, F sharp, and G sharp on the 4th fret. So going back down, and that's one thing I want you to feel comfortable here, is making mistakes while you're practicing. We have this constant need to be perfect, and perfection just isn't always there, but that's what practicing is all about. The more we practice, the less mistakes we'll make, and that's part of why I started this channel, so that I can start practicing more to share with you what I know. So let's do that one more time. Sometimes I say I'm only going to do something one more time, and when I'm practicing, I just really start getting into it, and I lose myself into it, and that's the beauty of practicing music. So I'm going to do the first scale pattern now. It's almost the same, except we're not doing the open E. We have there's another E, and it's on the second to last string on the 5th fret. So we have our F sharp, our G sharp, our B, our C sharp, our E, the root note, F sharp, our G sharp, our B, instead of the open B, then our C sharp, and I just muted the string there with the palm of my wrist. That's a muting technique. And instead of the open E, we go to the 5th fret E. See, that's the same. And then what I like to do, I like to start out in one pattern. That way it'll help you get more comfortable remembering the notes and playing from different spots on the neck. So you could start with a pattern down here at the bottom of the neck, going up in one pattern, and then you could come all the way back down at a higher pattern. So we'll get into that later. So now I'm going to go back down in the zero pattern using the open strings. And you can also mute up here. So let's say you're playing a bar chord and you don't want this low E ringing, So you press down on these two strings and you lightly cover. It's going to sound like a chug, like a... So now we are on to the second scale pattern. And this one's a little bit trickier. You might make a couple of mistakes here, maybe we'll make them together, but that's what the practicing is all about. So it's almost the same again, except we're going up a little bit higher now. So we start on the second fret with our F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, E. Now we'll want to use our pinky here on the F sharp. Why? Because we're going to slide up from the 4th to the 6th, and if you can get that stretch with your pinky, or from your pinky to your 3rd finger, or your index finger, one or the other, I can stretch. Then we go up here to our C sharp, just like the previous pattern, our E, then we go up to our F sharp and G. So let's play that a little bit faster, and I'm using alternate picking and down, up. See, that one's a little bit tricky, so and that may take you a little bit of getting used to, but when you practice regularly, it just comes as an even flow. So let's not even think about it and let's just play. Now what you could do here with that, or if you're playing a little more rock style blues or rockabilly, using the open string, it's the same note really. It's your B. See that slide, you can even just do little techniques, practicing. It's all about finger strength, and that's usually the weakest finger. You really want to push, and you want to build up your calluses on your fingertips, and over time that'll happen naturally. Now we're going to go back down in the open pattern. See, that's a little bit trickier. See, you do it a couple of times. And see, it's pretty easy like that. And you just want to keep going, trying out different things. So let's say, for example, so here's an example where you could hold your thumb like this to get more grip strength. For bending. And the hammer, pull-offs. You can do little melodies. Just little things like that. And then you got your 12 bar blues. You count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in your head. 2, 3, 4, and then the chord change. Stuff like little rhythm guitar like that. And I'm not an expert at soloing, nor do I pretend to be one on television. It's just a matter of learning licks, being comfortable, confident in your own level of playing, and that's all that really matters here. Your own confidence in playing, and I just want to grow with you, and let's do that one more time. So we're going to start with the 0. Then the first pattern. And then we are going to do the second scale pattern. Oh, let me start over. See, sometimes you get so into a rhythm of things you forget what you're doing, and that's perfectly okay. You know, that's why we're here. We're here to learn. And you just start over, you know? I like to do a scale pattern 3 to 4 times, and if I've done them perfectly those 4 times, then I'm satisfied for that pattern. So, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. That doesn't count. 4. And we can do an extra one for good faith. I'll do 2 more for good faith. And there. So as you can see, some scale patterns are trickier to learn than others, and it's just a matter of time and patience, and it's okay to screw up and make mistakes. We all do. Professionals do in music all the time, and they learn from their mistakes and they move forward. And if we don't do that, then this is not going to be an enjoyable experience. And after all, that's why we're here. We're supposed to be taking comfort in this, you know, and this learning experience. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable and calming. And if we're too hard on ourselves, then you won't want to practice. So you just keep trying and trying and trying until you get where you want to be. And like I said, if I could go back, I would put in all the hours in the world, and I would have tried to have a career, some sort of career or future in music, whether it's teaching or having a band, something. And right now I'm just practicing for myself and you guys. So I thank you for your time. I thank you so much. I appreciate your patience, and rock on, guys. And gals. Thank you so much.